Welcome back to Ben's Garage. We're going to go and do some off-roading today. We've had a break in the weather. It's still pretty miserable. It's as muddy as you like. But I haven't got any content for you this week. I've got another video that with the Mac, but we don't want two Mac videos in a row. So we've got in the Range Rover. We're going to fire it up, get it into off-road mode, and then we're going to go and do some off-roading, walking the dogs at the same time. So if you'll bear with me, we'll get the car started up and get it set into the right mode. I'll let the glow plug light go out. Foot on the brake. Right, so we're all running. We're going to get it into off-road mode now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in. We're in access height at the minute, the lowest setting. We're going to stick it up top floor. So I'll press these buttons down here. So that one. So there we go. We're top floor now. Next thing I'm going to do is stick it into low range, and we'll talk a little bit more about this as we're driving round. But so that's this one here, motorway or low. So I'm going to stick it into low. Oh, got to stick it in neutral first. So we're in neutral. Low range selected. So we're ready for off-roading. Now if I just left it at that, it would just be driving, it would set off in second gear. Hang on. If we was to set off now, that would set off in second gear. There'd be no aids on, so no terrain response. So we have got the terrain response wheel here. Basically that's set to off at the moment, so we'll go through the settings. Grass, gravel and snow. Hill descent goes on. Mud and ruts, that's locked. Hill descent's on. Sand, rock crawl. Hill descent goes on. It's on for all of them, but it's muddy at the minute, so we'll go for mud and ruts. And over here we can have the 4x4 information on here. Right, we're going to turn around and go that way. So handbrake off. Let's go backwards. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that bloody way, you silly son. Exercising the dogs.
Where's he gone, dudes? Where's he gone?
Back up here a little bit.
Oops. Sweet. Oops.
I never touched the traction control.
I was just thinking, oops.
Right, let's try that again. I'll try and go around in a circle. Are you ready? That's our little bit of fun today. Quite intelligent, this off-roading system. It knows when it needs to lock the diffs, because coming up there the centre diff lock was on.
Where's he going?
So now the centre diff is locked there, but on here the centre diff's locked, but the rear diff is unlocked until it needs it. So that's basically how the 4x4 system works on this car, which seems to do a pretty good job. It got stuck because I was giving it the beans, driving like a pillock. It was too much for it on these tyres. I wasn't stuck because I could reverse up and get out of it. But anyway, we're going to carry on, take the dogs for a walk, and then that'll be it for this little video. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that little trip round the Mad Dog farm. So now I'm going to put it back into road mode so that when the Hobbit wants to go out in it, it's all good to go. I'd hate for her to drive all the way to the shops in low range. I've got a story about that for another day. So yeah, in neutral, we're going to put it back into motorway mode or highway mode, high range basically. So let's put it back into high range. I can now put it in park, and that's pretty much it. I'll drop the suspension down to normal height, so we'll drop down to normal height. It comes up lowering on the thing, so that tells you it's standard height. So now I'll drop it into access mode. So that's it, we're all the way down. Access mode, we're in highway mode, I'm in park. Job done. Switch it off now. Look at that. So yeah, it's not much of a video. A little bit of off-roading in the Range Rover. I don't know how often you take your Range Rovers out off-road. Don't do it too much, especially not this one. When we had the TD6, I used to like going around and getting it off-road and getting it dirty. We've still got that, it's still sitting out here. Whether we keep it or not is another matter for another video. But yeah, just been over the quick functions of off-roading. It's nothing too extreme on our land, so, and I wouldn't want to take this anywhere too extreme anyway, because it's quite a nice car. Don't want to damage the bodywork or anything like that, so I'm always a bit wary where the trees are. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully we'll get some more Range Rover content. The weather has just been absolutely pants at the moment, so we've got a good few more days of rain coming up. So hopefully I can get back out in the garage and get some jobs underway, finished off, sorted. You know how it goes. This is Ben's garage. Not quite hubbed up, but it's Ben's garage. So yeah, from me and the Hobbit, it's bye for now.